In today's episode, we're going to go over Bitcoin, which is approaching one of its most important closes of the year. Today, we're not just closing a daily candle, we're closing a weekly, a 3-week candle, and also the entire month of May. Are the bulls about to reclaim control and push Bitcoin back towards 80K and beyond? Or is this just a temporary bounce before another leg down towards $67,000 support? Let's jump into the charts, and we're going to start off here with the monthly chart. This candle closes in about an hour and 45 minutes, and it's in between. I gotta say, it's not fully bearish, but it's not fully bullish either. We are below the 21 moving average, which makes it bearish. That's currently at 89,941. Right now, Bitcoin's at 73,900. I'm not liking though that after getting 2 green candles, this candle right now is kind of giving us a bearish hammer down. This shows a lot of rejection from this level, and it means that we weren't strong enough to get above this green candle. Now, if we take a look at the stochastics RSI, we are pointing up, but this could easily roll over. The RSI never got above 50 here, and we're also rolling over. So unless this double bottoms, this looks like we could either go sideways. If we go sideways for a couple months, this could just be a bear flag that eventually breaks us down, possibly to this 80 moving average at 47,570, maybe to this 100 moving average at 39,000. So right now I have to lean slightly bearish just because we haven't been able to get above this 21 moving average. You guys can see that this kind of looks also like a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head. This could be a right shoulder as well, unless within the next 2 hours this closes green. I'm not liking the way this candle's closing. On the 3-week chart, stochastics here, if we zoom in, you could kind of see we kind of want to roll over here. Major rejection off of the 50 on the RSI, and this right here is going to be tweezer tops. We lost the 50 moving average. This is a red engulfing candle. Tweezer tops usually means we're gonna roll over. Look at these tweezer tops. Look at the next candle. This could easily bring us down to the 80 moving average at 57,937. So this is also looking bearish to me. The weekly chart is also closing, and we are losing this 21 moving average. This is bearish. I was hoping that this could have been some type of a cup and handle play. It still looks like it could be a cup and handle play. Maybe the next candle we could do a green candle, and this could be tweezer bottoms and we get up. But if we lose this 21 moving average, it looks like we could be heading down to this 200 moving average. That's at 61,627, and the stochastics are in favor of that. It looks like we're rolling over. Of course, this could also roll back up, and that'll make things a little bit more bullish. I still have hopes that this could be some type of a cup and handle play, maybe some type of an inverted head and shoulder, maybe like a slanted one. But this next week coming up, we have to get a green candle. If not, it might be more downside. Ultimately, this is a head and shoulder pattern that broke down halfway, and all we really did was come up and test the neckline, and we got rejected off of it. So this looks like we could be breaking down to lower levels. We take a look at the daily chart. I'm liking the stochastics. They kind of reset here, but I'm not confident in it. This could easily roll over just like it rolled over here. Look how we rolled over here. Look how we rolled over here. We got rejected off of the 200 moving average. We lost the 21. We lost the 50. We lost the 80, and we're barely hanging on to this 100 moving average support at 73,183. If we lose 73K, it looks like we're going to be heading down to 70K at least before a bounce. If not, we could possibly get down to 67K. Now, this to me is a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and this would bring us down possibly to about 67, 66K as well. Ultimately, you guys know I have this in a bear flag that we've been tracing pretty good, and we just barely got out of it here, and we got rejected off the 200. And we're really at the base of this bear flag right here. This bear flag takes us down to about 50K. So you can see that we're also going sideways. This could easily turn into a bear flag that breaks us down. So I'm not convinced yet unless we could get back above this 21 and especially this 200 moving average. Now we could get back to this 21 moving average at 77,057 and then reject as well. So unless we could get back above this, I'm not fully convinced. But if we do get above this 200 moving average, then I see us going possibly even to 90K. That's a big possibility that that's going to be super bullish. We head over to the 8-hour chart. We lost the 200 moving average. It's not looking good. This is looking like a bear flag to me as well. So we were to draw a bear flag here. You can see the measured move to this could easily take us down to about 68,600 around there. So we need to get back above this 21 moving average as soon as possible, above this 200 moving average as soon as possible in order to negate this bear flag. It's not looking good. The stochastics still have room to run up. The RSI is pointing up, but unless we could get above this 50 line, it's not convincing me. 4-hour time frame, stochastics are on the way down, but if we zoom in, I am starting to see a little curvature here. So this might give us a little pump up. I was expecting a pump up maybe to 75K, even if we eventually get rejected rejected. I think that that's still in play, but we've been staying below 74K for a bit here, and the longer we stay below 74K, the higher the chances that we might be breaking down. You can see the bear flag here even more clearly here. We are barely above the 21 moving average, and the 200 moving average right now is basically at 78K. We cannot get above this 78K level. I do see more downside as well. On the 1 hour time frame, stochastics are on the way up, but we're starting to get a red candle here. This could be tweezer tops. It brings us down. Maybe this could kind of be a little inverted head and shoulder that maybe brings us back inside of this bear flag ultimately, because we're kind of below it at the moment. And I mean, we could get above this 200 moving average. We could probably range back up here, but this is high resistance here on this yellow line, this 200 moving average. And on the 15-minute time frame, we see that the stochastics are toppy. We're already starting to roll over here. And again, I'm not liking all these wicks. We have a big red engulfing candle at the moment. We are currently above the 200 moving average, but it's not by a lot. So unless we could start flagging out here sideways and then break out, this looks like we might be heading downward. This is giving me some type of an inverted head and shoulder vibe here. Left shoulder, head, kind of like right shoulder. It kind of already looks like we made the move. So let's see if we can maintain these levels. But I gotta say, overall, at least for today, for the month of May, I think it was right. I think it was sell in May and go away. We ended up going as high as 82,850. So if someone sold up there at 82,850 and we're at 73K, that's almost $10,000 down. You know, that's good profit. Let's see what June brings us. Maybe June could be a little bit more bullish. Let's see what ends up happening. Maybe we can make it up to this 21 moving average. But as of today, as I'm filming this video, I have to lean slightly more bearish. We are below the 200 moving average on this 4 hour time frame. Now, if we could get above this 200 moving average, I'll change my tune. But till then, I have to lean more bearish. And it looks like this bear flag could be playing out, and it's possible we could be going below 70K. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.